Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Behind the Scope podcast produced by yours truly at Space City Sports Talk. I'm the host, Marco Alvarado, and I want to bring in somebody that's part of the SCST family now. My other cousin from my mother's side, Robert Santiago.
How's it going, Marco?
Oh, we're all right. We're all right, brother. How we doing, Rob?
Oh, wonderful day. Got to thank the Lord every day. Can't complain too much.
Yes,
How
sir.
we do?
Oh, we do just fine, man. We do just freaking fine. So, we're literally cousins, but people consider us brothers because of how close we are.
Very close.
And we've spent a lot of time with each other lately. And honestly, it's not a bad thing.
Too much time.
Oh, really?
Too much time.
You think?
Very.
Too much time to where you decided to one day out of the blue while we're hunting, or while we're on our hunting trip, I should say.
Oh, let me pause right there.
No. This was your idea. Mont, let's make a podcast of us talking about hunting.
Yeah, let me get to that part, Mark. Okay, please.
Okay, say your piece.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, wanted to make this. Well, pretty much I gave it to Marco's idea, or my idea, but I gave it into his head that, hey, we should really make a podcast over hunting. Like, just screw it. Like, why not? He had the thought. He was like, dude, we could totally do it. Go from there. Makes all the designs that he needs to do. Go fair and square from there. And then he's like, all right, done deal. We're over here practicing how to say it at first, letting us know. We just want to give it to you guys what this podcast is really about. It's not all about hunting. It's about the experience. It's about the family. It's about the peace, quiet, all the fun activities that are involved in it. It's not just about killing a deer, okay? There's a lot more to it. Maybe some ice cold beer while you're at it. You know, it's family time. All that comes to it.
You gotta love a good Steve Weiser.
Oh, absolutely. You're talking, brother.
You see, and here's the thing. You're going to get the pure and genuine versions of us. Keyword pure. Because if you know us personally, whenever it's us two, oh man, hell freezes over.
Too much chaos roams the street.
In a good way.
Sort of.
It's all fun. So Rob, tell everybody about yourself. Because you're one of the newest members of the SCST family. So yeah. SCST Nation needs to learn about the newest person that's on the team.
Well, as y'all know,
don't be shy, son.
As y'all know, I'm Marco's cousin, Robert Santiago. Yes, currently new. A little bit about myself, not too much. I love sports as well, mainly football, wrestling. Two of the things I grew up watching. I'm a good family man. I love spending time with the fam. As you can tell, I got one knucklehead over here that I keep, spending quite too much time with, but really? It's okay. It's okay. I love him. Even though he can get like that. Yeah, man, it's just, it's all about family at the end of the day. And then keep your hustle going. Not too much. I like to make time for a little bit of everything, keep it in the circle.
Of course.
So, yeah,
of course.
a little bit about me.
We do keep our circles tight around here.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know what,
and there's reasons behind that.
And Rob, oh my God, a family guy. What a guy. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is the Behind the Scope podcast, another podcast produced by Space City Sports Talk, another episode, another show to be under that umbrella. So, Rob, without further ado, let's tell these people, sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. The first thing we're going to talk about, Rob, the first time we went hunting, me and you both, in the same stand.
All right.
Man, what's there to say? Okay, whenever I first said, let's go hunting, what was your thoughts?
To be honest, my thoughts, man, I was like, man, you gotta be joking. You hunting, I'm expecting complaining. Rob, it's too cold. Rob, what if I miss? Rob, I'm getting hungry. Rob, my stomach hurts. I didn't know what to say, but, the man's, he's old enough now. He's a full-grown adult. So I was like, you know what? He's never experienced this. I don't think his father did. I was like, well, so let me be the first one to take him. As his little cousin, I want to take him to experience the things I've experienced. So I was like, yeah, Mom, I'll take you, honey. We'll see how you like it. If you don't like it, okay, you can hit the road, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? So.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
going into this, I knew that this was going to be out of the ordinary for Uncle Mar over here.
Oh, yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get to the part where all I'm going to say is that right when we get into the stand, okay, well, let's just back up a little bit. That was the idea of Mont yay, take me hunting. So now I'm gonna let Mar over here explain the details and the story behind that, and get ready for a little ride coming up. It is kind of hilarious.
So here we go. We're at the lease. We got 3 stands posted up. We got my uncle's stand, which is his dad. His stand, which is in dead middle of the lease, and then we got our Uncle John's stand, which is on the right side of the lease.
All the way to the right.
Correct. According to Rob, and then this is coming from him. According to Rob, Uncle John's stand is the best place to be at.
Oh, dude, gotta talk about that Uncle John's stand. I'm gonna be honest. If you were to really come up to the ranch that we go to every single time, that we've gone to for years, Uncle John does have the best luck out of his stand. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen bugs, does, anything just comes across.
So that's coming from him. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, well, again, first time hunter here, and the whole goal that was said was for me to kill a deer. That was the goal for the whole deal. Like, for me to take the shot and or for me to at least get the kill. Because that's what your dad told me, at least.
Yeah.
And knowing Rob, that kind of hurt his pride a little bit. A wise man once told me, it's everybody's turn. So, I knew if I was going to be in the same stand with this guy, that there's something was going to go down if we saw a deer. So, I had this in the back of my head. So, we get to the stand. He goes, all right, Mont, I'm going to open this up, put rifle in the stand, go into chair, and be quiet. All right, Rob, say less. Now, mind you, I'm an athlete. I'm healing an injury in my knees right now. My right knee, to be specific. And you have to push yourself up in order to get into the stand, regardless of how high it is. So I go up, I push off my right knee. God knows why I did that. And I let out a, my God, like, oh. And what does this dude tell me? Mar, hush. You will scare deer, and I will give Master Lock slap. Now, mind you, me and Rob have our own slang, and y'all will eventually catch up to what we're saying here. Now, back to the story. So we sit down in very grand, I'm saying this with quotation marks, grand office chairs that are in the stands. And it's the office chairs that has the wheels and that turn 360. I mean, am I right or am I wrong?
Oh, you're absolutely right, Mar.
So we're in there, and we just sit. It's 6:30 in the morning. Pitch black before the whole time change happened. So this is the day right before the time change thing. And we're just sitting there waiting. I'm thinking to myself, hey, there's something right there. Hey, what's that sound?
Let me get to that. Let me get to that point, fellas. So when, he's a new time hunter, we're sitting in the stand. Of course, I already know the game. So if I hear a little screech, I know it's nothing, because you're not going to hear a deer come out of the woods. You can't hear it. You can only see it. I guess believe it too if you want. It comes out of nowhere. Any little crack there is. Rob, what's that noise? Every time the wind goes, surprisingly, Rob, what's the noise? An acorn hits the roof. Rob, what's that? I literally had to tell him, fellas, dude, relax. I was like, it's not a deer. How do you know? Dude, you will see the deer whenever the deer arrives and comes out, okay? Number one thing about hunting, it's all about patience and key. That's what it's mainly about.
And being at the right moment.
Being at the right moment at the right time.
Shout
That's
out
what
to
it's
Uncle
about.
Jay.
There you go. So, yes, therefore, he was kind of getting on my nerves a little bit, saying, Rob, what's this? And there are two things that, Uncle Mar loves doing in this world.
Just to piggyback off of what Rob said, there's two things in this world I really, really love. Sports and making Rob so upset. And I'm talking about aggravated, pissed off, you name it. I love it. Been like this since 2007. How we do? And that's just the fact. Come on.
Good.
So, anyways, the first hunting session went by. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep in the stand. Rob did too.
There's nothing wrong with that. It does get kind of lonely and a little bit too toasty in there, and then you end up, dozing off a little bit.
Yeah, and while Rob was, shaking in his britches, I was in full body camo suit, very warm, very comfy, very toasty. And I told Rob, sorry, babe. Imagine being cold. I wasn't cold at once. I mean, my feet got cold. But that's because I don't have the boots like y'all.
Don't got the right boots. And another thing, fellas, you're going to go hunt, put some boots on. Don't be like this fella over here where he just comes in plain white rainbow Nike shoes.
First of all, they're not rainbow.
Look like they had some color to it, Mar. A little bit of a mixture.
Lime green, orange, and blue.
Mar,
lime
could have
green,
sworn saw a rainbow.
Lime green,
Mar.
orange, and blue.
Rainbow.
Lime green,
not from what I saw.
And blue.
I guess that's what the people are going to get for us, going back and forth with each other. Nothing new. It's okay.
If I'm telling you what it is, then this is how it's going to be.
Okay.
Okay.
I still said rainbow.
I am back to the story. First hunt, didn't see nothing. No. First hunt, we didn't see nothing. We didn't see nothing at all.
Nothing.
So that's the morning hunt. We go morning and evening. Evening hunt comes around.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because we were in the stand.
Yeah, we were in the stand. Okay,
that was a Saturday. That was a Saturday one.
It was that Saturday. We were in the middle stand, and then just to fill y'all in on the stands, my father, Uncle Jay's stand.
No. I was with your dad for the evening hunt.
Oh, he's the one that said y'all saw the does come out, but y'all didn't.
We saw the two does.
He saw something come out, but he couldn't take the shot. That's what he said.
I'll get into that here in a second, but Rob, keep going.
And then middle stand really doesn't get anything except for hogs. And like
rabbits.
I said, Uncle John's, rabbits. Uncle John's stand, he of course is hunting, so he takes his. My dad takes his own.
See, and this is what we call bases loaded here, as Rob likes to say.
And then we like to let it off with a grand slam if someone kills something.
So here we go, evening hunt. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go with your dad. And I'm gonna go in his stand. We're gonna see what's up. It's the evening hunt again. I go into the stand. We get settled in. Your dad literally whips up a bag of peanuts. You hungry, son? Yes, sir, I am. I have my seeds with me. If you know me, I'm a big sunflower seed guy. Some people even call me bird seed, but we're gonna save that story for another time. Anyways, your dad has fallen asleep 10 minutes into the freaking hunt, and I'm like, okay, well, this is something. This is great. So, rifle's in the middle. I'm looking more at the right side. Your dad is looking at more on the left side. So time goes on. I whip out my phone, turn the brightness on low, silence, obviously. And I'm playing Grand Baseball 9. Leveling up the team, making time go by. As soon as I get an out, I'm looking up left and I'm looking up right. Nothing. Kill. So we get towards the end of the hunt. I kind of fell asleep for like 30 minutes, but
usually that's how it seems, yo.
That doesn't matter at this point. So I'm playing my game. I look to the left, and what do I see? Two does. Mother and its kid. And apparently, every time I see a deer, Rob says, I go, oh, like that.
We'll get to that one later on in the story.
So I tell my Uncle Jay, check it out. 2 deers. He goes, all right, son, get your gun, get comfortable, and get ready. All right. So I grab the rifle. I'm getting ready. I take it off safety. Got it mounted. And I'm waiting for a shot. Your dad's telling me in my ear, go for the mom. Don't go for the kid. The mom has more meat. Which, in this sense, yes.
Sounds about right.
That sounds about right. That's the most logical thing. So, okay. So, where I was shooting at, there's two very skinny trees that are dead in the middle of where all the action's at. The mom was behind it the whole entire time. Didn't have a shot. The kid is having a field day with the corn. He's acting like it's the local CC's buffet. You know what I'm saying? Chowing down. He's like, just wait for the mom. Wait for the mom. Wait for the mom. The deer is literally chilling behind the trees, and I didn't have a shot. There was no way I had a shot. So about 5 minutes go by. They're still eating and whatever. Cool. Your daddy gets impatient. He goes, F it. Take the kid out. As soon as I readjust myself, they go into National Forest. Both of them. And I'm like, oh my God, there's no way. But for our first hunting experience, seeing some live action stuff like that, it's not a bad. When we get to the truck, everybody meets up. We're asking, did y'all see anything, whatever, and everybody says no. I say, we saw two does. First thing I heard, did you kill them? Rob? If you think we would have killed, don't you think you would have heard a shot? let's think clearly here. Let's comprehend right quick. And then he's over here cursing up a storm, thinking that we passed up on an opportunity. His dad comes in and says, "Son, didn't have a shot. I was my fault. I got greedy. I wanted to go for the mom, but at the end of the day, we got to stick with what we got." Well, it's fun. Get back to the house, have a grand meal, got ready for the morning hunt the next day. And that's how it was. Rob didn't see nothing. Uncle John didn't see nothing. The only type of action we got was that whole day, now that I think about it, was whenever me and your dad saw the 2 does. And that's just how it is. Your thoughts, Rob?
I guess me and my old man are some greedy son of a guns when it comes to hunting, bro. We both want the kill. I mean, we were talking about arguing on the way there, too. Like, should you take a fat boy or I am? You take him. Why don't you take him? He's your cousin. Cuz, I feel bad. I'm going to have to let him shoot. I want to shoot something. All right, fine. I'll come. You'll come with me. You'll shoot something. But as you can tell, I guess Dad wanted to try to get the krill, that greedy son of a gun, but it's okay. It comes from the both of us.
So we get to the next day. It's Sunday. It's the morning hunt. And this is where I killed my first deer. And boy, did it hurt Rob's pride whenever I did it. So we decided to take your dad's stand.
Yeah, we took Dad's stand.
Your dad went into your stand. Uncle John went into his stand.
He was pissed because he knows the middle stand doesn't get nothing.
But he swears traffic goes through there.
He swears, but that's his loss because we got his stand at the end of the day. You got your kill. That's all that matters.
So we get there.
How about you greedy son of a gun?
So we get there to my Uncle Jay's stand. My Uncle Jay's stand is on the left side of the property. Again, Rob's is in the middle. Uncle John's is on the very right. So we're chilling. I'm sitting in the same spot where I sat in yesterday in the stand. Rob is sitting where his dad sat. I said, all right, you get that side, I get this side. Keep in mind, we only have one rifle here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's Rob's rifle. You want to say what rifle you got, Rob?
243 Savage Arms. Love the accuracy. Got a little bit of a kick to it, enough where I can handle. I say if you're gonna hunt, I'd say choose those rifles wisely, please. Okay. Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you're gonna suffer the consequences.
There you go.
That's a story for another time too. So, anyways, okay. So time goes on, and I'm telling Rob, dude, I don't think nothing's gonna pop up this morning. And I said that around what, 9:45, 9:30.
And what did I tell you, Mar?
You said
after he says that, Mar, honey's all about patience.
About patience, and literally like what?
As soon as I said that, 10, 15 minutes later, his first deer comes out.
No, but you saw it first.
Yeah. So I forgot what he was doing, to be honest, because it was. I was
playing my game.
He was playing the game. I could have been a son of a gun and said, "Oh, I'm taking this shot for myself," but just first deer, want him to experience it. So therefore, I tap him. Mar, quiet, don't move too much, but look out the window.
That's not what he said.
That is exactly what I said.
He said, Mar, don't move. Be very, very quiet. I put my phone down, just move my head not out the window, but, just in front of it. And what do I see? The deer that I'm about to kill. And apparently, well, Rob, what did I say? When I saw the deer, what did I say?
Talking about like the points on it?
No. When I first saw the deer, you swear.
Oh, dude.
You swear.
Oh, I can't wait to tell y'all this.
Go ahead.
So when he saw that deer, of course he's gonna keep saying he didn't.
I didn't.
But I know, yes, he did.
I don't even remember.
I'll put it on everything. He got so excited. He pulled a Rob, like he got too excited. Like it's like the little Jimmy was having one of his own, so it was very hilarious.
Anyways, so I'm like, Rob, give me the gun. And as soon as I said that, I look over to his face, and what is this guy doing? Kind of has an ugly face on him and kind of rolls his eyes. He wants to smack his lips, I could tell, but he's not going to do it because he knows what's at stake. So he hands me a rifle. I said, dude, hand it over. He goes, okay. So I have it. I'm taking deep breaths. I'm not gonna lie. I got bug fever.
Yes.
I got bug fever, which is normal, and it's normal.
Very normal.
It's normal. So I got the gun, and I'm like, oh yeah. We're finna have a great time.
Doesn't know what to do.
So I'm chilling, waiting, and keep in mind the trees do play a factor in this story again.
There are 2 trees in Uncle Jay's stand. 2 trees that cover up the majority in the middle. That's where the deer's
on the
usually
left-hand side.
Yeah. No, not the left. There's a straight ahead, and then there's the right side.
Well,
but going straight ahead, that's where the trees.
My left, your straight.
Yeah, so we're pretty much from where we were sitting at, yes. So, yeah, there's
and those were the 2 trees that were blocking that doe from the evening hunt the day before.
And this is where the greedy side of me comes in.
So I'm waiting, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's probably a good 3 minutes where I just have my freaking face on the scope, you know what I mean?
Taking too long, it's eating, and I know how it gets. You be too loud or something else could spook the deer, so
the deer ends up moving to the other side of those trees. I didn't have a shot because this dude is chowing down like he's at the Grand Buffet off of Spencer over here. And what do you say?
Mar, I'm sorry to say this, but you're gonna have to hand over rifle.
And I tell you, hell no, this is my kill. What are you doing? I said, sorry, Rob, not handing over gun. Do apologize. Rob goes, dude, hand over gun now. I have shot. You don't. I'm sorry. This is how it is. And you know, a part of me was like, oh, this freaking guy, dude, like. All this time.
Oh, and when he gave me that rifle, he was pissed.
What did my face look like, Rob?
Oh, he was irritated. Like, he just... Pretty much the look on his face of disappointment, like he missed his first kill. But he did it because he had to hand it over.
Yeah, and then God was on my side because...
he was on his side.
As soon as you were about to pull the trigger, what does the deer do?
Deer goes back to his side. So I was like, man, I didn't want to hand over rifle, but I didn't want to be greedy. Someone's going to have to kill it. So
and you know what I said? You know what I told you?
Rob, hand over rifle now.
Sorry, baby. And Rob was like... Dude, I swear to God, if you miss the shot,
don't miss.
So I took 3 deep breaths. I'm feeling like a sniper from Call of Duty. Like, literally, this is how I'm feeling. I'm going.
He has to do the hold focus.
2, and I heard Rob say again, don't miss, take the shot, don't miss. And as soon as I inhale, boom, I took the shot. Now, when I took the shot, I kept my follow through. So I saw that the bullet made contact. So keep this in mind, folks. I saw that it made contact. The deer kind of like jolted, then it went to the left, which it went in national forest. Now keep in mind, if we shoot something that goes in national, we can get it. As soon as I pull the trigger, Robbie's out the damn stand, and I'm thinking to myself, what do I do? Like, I'm just here. So. We go to Rob, and I have the radio. We have little walkie-talkies. That's how we communicate with everybody. They're going crazy on the radio. Did y'all shoot? What did y'all get? What did you get? I get on the radio. Uncle Jay, I took a shot at a deer. I hit it. We're just trying to find it now. We're on our way. Cool. I say, Rob, Uncle's on the way. What are we doing? He goes, give me the radio. I'm going to go look for the deer. Go get the rifle. All right. So I go back to the stand. I get all the stuff, whatever. Cool, right? Go in the national forest. I'm looking for Rob. This man is blending in with the camo stuff, with all the trees and leaves that we got going on over there. I'm saying, Rob, where you at? I turn. I see this man about 5 feet away from me, and he's like, this mother effer missed. I can't find the deer. Oh, I'm so mad. Oh, and I'm thinking to myself, slow your roll, sailor. I hit the damn thing. And I told you that too. I was like, dude, there's no way I missed. I saw that it made contact. So then we both turn around at the same time. And I look on the floor. And what do you think I see? I see a little trail of blood. I said, dude, blood. I'm telling you, I hit. So we started following the trail. Sure enough, probably about a cool 6 feet from where we were at. The deer was right there.
Broken leg, twisted and everything.
Laying down, dead on the spot.
Messed him up.
And I said, I told you I didn't miss, boy. What you think this is? Oh, man. I was rubbing it in Rob's face.
Mar was feeling a little bit too good about himself for his first kill, but you know what? I didn't say too much because I was exactly like that on my first kill. I thought I was the man of the world.
You see, here's the thing, Rob. Here's the thing. Difference between me and you is you think you're the man. You think you're the biggest, baddest person on the planet. You think you're the best in the world at what you do.
Oh, who do you think I am? CM Punk?
I like how you get the reference. Difference with me, I'm a humble guy. I stay low. And I know my role. That's the difference between us, Rob. But you'll get there one day.
Really? Know your role. And you want to say, oh, you felt like you were the best in the world when you shot your first damn deer.
No, I felt like $1 million, but I didn't feel like I was the best in the world.
Oh, rub it in my face. Oh, but God, I forget. God forbid if there's two things that Mar loves in this world, sports and making me super mad.
Listen, because you said I missed. And if you know me, I don't like being blamed for stuff that I didn't do.
Well, Mar, kind of seemed like you missed a little bit, but it's okay. You didn't.
It's okay, Rob. That was the Gomez coming out of you, so it's fine. It's fine. I've been there, done that.
Come on, Gomez.
Hey, yo. Anyways, so I tell him, we get the radio. Uncle Jay, I got the kill. We found the deer. We're gonna bring it back. All right, we're gonna go get the truck. Cool. I said, well, Rob, we got time. We gotta get this back over to where we're at. You want the legs or you want the antlers? Rob looks at the deer, looks at me, looks at the deer one more time, turns around at me. F that. I'm gonna carry it by myself. And I'm just like, huh? Like, okay. What do you want me to do? Hold my hat, hold my jacket, and just make a path for me because this is gonna be hard. So you're telling me you don't want my help? Want? You're helping me out right now. Let me handle this. Okay, Rob. It's your world, shorty. Go do what you gotta do. Did I or did I not say that?
You did say that.
So Rob is wrestling with this deer, trying to get it on his back or on his shoulder. Actually, he's trying to carry it like a damn child. I kid you not. He was wrestling with this deer for a solid 5 minutes, and I'm just standing there, just thinking to myself, this guy, man, like, I don't understand why we got to do the most out-of-pocket stuff for the most simplest thing. He finally gets it up, nearly throws out his back. All right, let's go. So I'm clearing the way. We go over the fence from National Forest to back to our property. As soon as we get by the feeder where that deer was at, he just lays the deer down. He's like, dude, huffing and puffing.
Really need to stop smoking and joking.
Smoking and joking.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. All that blood that was on the back, I was like, Rob, stay right there. Had to grab a picture of him right quick so he can, feel good about himself.
Yeah,
just to feed the ego. Dude, I'm not lying. It looked like he got out of a damn First Blood match from Bad Blood 2003. So again, my uncle comes, his dad. He's like, congratulations, son. You got your first kill. Uncle John, congratulations, sir. And I was like, appreciate you.
Not to mention, this is where the funny part comes. And I kind of felt bad, kind of didn't.
They look at the deer.
My dad looks at my father looks at the deer. He was like, son, you really told him to shoot this one? I was like, I know it's not a 4-pointer though, it's a 6-pointer. He's like, oh, I know it's not a 4-pointer. I was like, it's a 6. But did you even bother to look at the whites? But I was like, yes. I was like, it looked like it reached enough because when you go hunt, depending on different counties there's a 13-inch widespread. You can't shoot 4-pointers. God knows why. I don't know. Okay. But it has to have a 13-inch spread. This was a 6.
Now, mind you, whenever we were in the stand, Rob said, dude, I don't think you can shoot it. Don't shoot.
I did tell him that.
But then you said, no, wait. You can.
Give me the rifle. And I looked at it. Okay, it's not a 4-pointer, 6-pointer. You can shoot it. It's a shooter.
Right.
And then he was finna get ready to shoot it again. Wait more. Give me the rifle back again.
Right. And that's whenever, and then that's
so Mar with his little attitude, he goes, dude. I tell him, I was like, dude, let me see the rifle. I need to check one more thing. Checked rifle. Looked through scope. It looked like a 13-inch widespread, so it was on me. Told him to shoot it.
Right. So then fast forward to where we're at right now. Rob.
Uncle John goes, gets his tape measure out. One of the ears reaches 13 inches. The other ear doesn't pass it all the way. It's about like a 12.5, but it was like literally right there. So my dad was like, oh man. He was like, what are we going to do? And he just looks at Mont. And Mont's so happy off of his life, right? He just got his first kill. Hate to break it to you, son, but this deer's not legal. It's illegal. And then Mont just, the look on his face just dropped. And he just, the sadness in his face, dude, it's like he missed, like, I don't know how many free throws, included 3-point shots in his little very grand basketball game. That's what it looked like.
Oh, God.
Okay, and he walks out very pissed. But this one, he looked sad. Funny thing was, the look on his face. That was the funniest part. Felt sad. The look in his eye was horrible. Then we told him, well, we can still buy it, but we gotta get out of here. Dad didn't want my father didn't want the game warden showing up and like, hey, we get in trouble. Someone has to blame who and this and that because they're not dumb.
Right.
So we got out of there. Took the deer back to my place, ate some breakfast. After that, done eating, go to Grand Neighbors. Thankfully, he came with the hookup. He said we could skin the deer back there because no roads or anything lead. Like, yeah, there's only one road that leads back there, and not the main road where the game wardens, other civilians be crossing. So he put his deer up there. Go ahead and skin it. We try to hurry up with it. Throw it in the cooler full of ice.
How many times did your dad slip and fall whenever he was skinning?
He slipped about like 4 or 5 times, bro. I don't even know, but he's right. He's literally reckless when it comes to skinning deers, bro.
I mean, I don't blame him because we had to be in a hurry.
Well, yeah, but that goes for any kill he does. Because if it doesn't get his way, if you really know my father right, he starts using the intense church words when it doesn't go his way. So then he throws a fit, he gets mad, he starts screaming at the world like it's the world's fault that he's the problem. But well, hey, he's a Santiago. What can you control, right?
He goes, mother.
You can't use those words.
Right.
Yeah, but he's mother effer. You God, dude, with the D word, he just doesn't know, man. He just has too many issues when he hurts himself. And I kid you not. When he slipped, I could have sworn I heard a little slip out, but I don't know.
Oh my God, dude! I swear to God, I looked at Rob, and Rob he's trying so hard to not bust out laugh. Like it was bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
You hear my aunt goes, he's gonna whoop y'all's butt if y'all keep laughing at him. Mm-hmm. And I said, oh no, we're not laughing at him. Rob over here is making a stupid face, and it really gets the best out of me. Nothing against you, Uncle Jay. I just really hope you know that. Of course, they believed me, but I don't want to be.
It's his way, bro.
So, anyways, end up skinning the deer, put it in the ice chest. We're doing good, we're making good time, and that's the story.
And then, best part is Sunday night evening hunt, about 2:50ish to 5:30.
You're gonna notice why Rob said this is the best part. But keep going, Rob. Keep going. No. Keep going.
I am going to keep going.
Keep going.
You bet your tail I am.
Okay.
All right. So, here, like I said, I repeat, the best part.
Oh, God.
Go to the evening hunt. Okay. I'm by myself. Mont goes with my dad. Uncle John's in his own thing. I take my dad's stand this time. So I'm sitting there, dozing off, going to sleep. I end up playing Baseball 9 on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
So I start playing the 9.
I have the better team.
And then every single time as a pitch, a hit goes, I end up looking up. Really?
Well, who saw the deer first, Rob?
I saw the deer first. I was alone on this at night.
No, are you sure about that?
Yeah. Oh, wait, didn't Shaw? No. That one came out of... No. That one came at the end. Let me get to that point. I'll explain it.
Okay. Keep going.
All right. This beautiful 8-point decides to come out whenever I look up. And I'm not going to leave Mont under the bus here, so I'm going to throw myself under the bus because my cousin, we go through everything together. So I happened to let out a little, whoa, when I saw the dang thing, So I got me some buck fever because this is about the biggest son of a gun I've ever seen. Every deer I've killed, it's always been illegal or something else. So I look at it, 8-point. Widespread's good. I was like, man, this is a shooter. It's a monster. Put my sights on it. give it about a few seconds. I don't at least wait a minute to shoot my kill. I wait about like 10 seconds. Pulled the trigger right in the heart, dropped him. Not to mention with my 243, I've never dropped a dang deer ever out of all my kills. They always run. This one did it, and it was huge.
Oh, dude, it was beautiful too.
Beautiful, dude. Beautiful, very.
Can't wait.
And I dropped him there, and the same thing happened in the morning. I busted out that stand running over there. He's still alive. I could see him breathing. Felt bad. Oh, and not to mention, this whole time I just realized I had my wife with me. My wife was she was the one who told me about the deer because I was over there actually falling asleep. I just remembered now. She told me she was next to me. Babe, look. And not to mention, I'm thinking she's just, trying to get me irritated because she started out like Mont. Every little crackling she heard, babe, is that a deer? Babe, this, babe, that? No. But I ended up looking up and I gave her that look like, bro, what do you want? Like, no. She was like, look. That's when I saw it and I was like, oh. That's when I let out the little, but it's okay. So, anyways, shot the deer. Told myself, I was like, if it wasn't for my grand wife, wouldn't be here till this day shooting that son of a gun. But it was her. Anyways, so I get over there, do my thing, taking pictures, of course. Call my dad through the radio. Did you get anything? Yes. Sucker's huge. It's a monster. Y'all gotta come check it out. All right. I come rushing over there. Monk goes from a distance, and my dad as well. Did you kill it? Had to do the little kabam, with my hands. And then, all right. And then me and Monk give each other a good little dab up. Put that son of a gun on the back of Uncle John's truck. We take it back.
Then we had grand meal afterwards.
Oh, we had grand meal. I'm talking about the
fried chicken.
Brookshine Deli. Oh,
fried chicken. Family pack. How we do?
How we do, Kentucky? Yeah, we had a wonderful meal. Then we had to skip to the skinning part.
But the whole point of this, what are the odds of us getting a deer in the same day?
It's not rare and it's not common. Like I said, it's just whatever happens. The crazy part was in the morning, he took it in the straight part of the stand. When the evening hunt, I took it on the right side of the stand.
All at my Uncle Jay's.
Yeah,
stand.
All that. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. At my dad's stand or any stand like that, it doesn't really just happen like that.
Oh.
I mean, there's been stories where, like, me personally, when I went hunting around like 2 years ago by myself, there was 2 does out. There was one I was at Uncle John's stand. There was one ahead, one on the right side. I ended up shooting the first one ahead, ran into the woods, didn't miss, hit him. Then I thought the second one would run on the right. No, it just stayed there looking at me. So I was like, oh, I didn't want to shoot it because it was a baby. I was like, you're making me want to shoot you. And I started talking to the dang thing. I'm going to give you 3 chances to run or I'm going to shoot you. She kept looking at me like I was dumb. 3 seconds go by. Boom. Dropped the baby. Kid you not. Did a whole 360 flip. Pretty cool. And then goes off into the woods. So I had 2 kills that day. It was very amazing. But anything can happen when it comes to hunting. You never know. It's all about being at the right moment, right time. Then you got the patience is key. That's why there could be a lot of sleeping. Sometimes for us, we got to stay up to play our games the whole time. And of course, me personally, the best part is no service because you disconnect from the world when you're in that stand. And I think it's peaceful.
And I think that's why I fell in love with it, man. Because not having your phone buzzing every second, man. That's man. You gotta love that, man.
Oh, you do gotta love it. No drama, no nothing, no text. If your hoochie patoochie texted you or whatever, you don't have to get that text from her or him. It just goes for anyone, and no drama once and forever. It's just you and nature. At its finest.
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever that weekend I went hunting, like I wasn't expecting to kill, but just being like disconnected and being like pure, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it felt so good. You feel me? Like,
it's very peaceful. That's one of the main reasons why I love hunting so much. It don't even have to be about a kill. Yeah, I can just go sit there and just relax, disconnect from the world. Man, I do that regardless sometimes when it's not even hunting season yet. But anyways, back to the story. We get back. We skin the deer. Mont says he has to go because he has a big day the next day. So, dabbed him up. He goes. Stayed with my dad. Skinned the deer. Not too much. Then I ended up telling him, goodbye. Got to go. Thank you for all your help. One hell of a weekend. Crazy Sunday. Got to thank the Lord, the man upstairs, for it. He does provide. But in my opinion, I think Mar had a pretty good experience over it. I mean, yes, his buck may have been illegal, very hilarious, but it's okay.
It was only illegal by point something.
No, I mean, if you look inside the Santiago book, we don't really consider things illegal. We just, well, yes, it is, but
Santiago book or Rob's book?
Let's give it a little bit of both.
Oh, okay.
How about that? Okay.
All right, okay.
Because to me, a kill's a kill. I don't care.
You know what? You're right, because whenever I was little, we went hunting that one time too. When I think I was in junior high. You were in elementary, and your dad killed a doe, and we couldn't kill does.
No, yeah, he didn't care. He didn't care, but he must have learned somehow when the game warden stopped him one year. I don't know. I can't remember that story. He told me a long time ago.
All I know is they don't play. Them game wardens do not play.
They don't. They'll take your rifle. They'll do. And they're not stupid either. They're really not.
They'll give you they'll do the most and give you the most.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. It's very rare to see a game warden. It is like they just can pop up out of nowhere. But the last time I encountered a game warden was probably like 4 years ago. Actually, my first time hunting by myself was when I encountered one. But I wasn't doing nothing wrong, so I was good. But yeah, they're out there. You just gotta be careful. But that's pretty much the end of all this little story time. It was one hell of a ride for him. I thought it was pretty good. We have our goofy moments and stuff. That's about it. But mainly hunting is about peace and quiet, disconnected from the world. It's just you and nature. If you any of those people like that, I suggest you find a little spot to do it. And like I said, we put Beyond the Scope because it's not even just all about killing something. It's about nature, disconnecting, and the peace and quiet that comes with it.
And I think that's the best thing that comes out of it.
It is the best
I think
thing.
The kill is more of a bonus.
Way more of a bonus. Oh, yeah, you celebrate a little bit, but in reality, it's just...
Another day at the office.
There you go.
That's just how it is.
That
is just how it is. Rob, any thoughts on the 30-30 you had to use the other day?
Well, that one's going to come for part 2 when we decide talking about it, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's not.
Part 2 for son. No.
Part 2, yes, we will.
Okay, but can I get your honest opinion on the 30-30?
Yeah, hit me.
You hit me.
30-30, it's a bit, if y'all don't know what 30-30 is, it's like a Winchester 30-30. It does have some power to it, and I'm not used to it.
If y'all could see the look on this guy's face right now, it's hurting his
that pride. From another story,
it's hurting his pride. It is hurting
because but it does have a lot of power to it. I suggest too another thing. Everyone's different opinion.
It's like what I told you, Rob. You gotta manhandle it.
Yeah, Mar. I guess we do. But I guarantee if you were to pull the trigger on it, you'd probably hit your face with it. You wouldn't even know what to do. Therefore, I'm going to be laughing in your face.
Oh, you don't have to, baby. You want to know why?
Why, Mar? Go ahead. Tell me why. Please do.
Because I'll manhandle it. Just like how I do with anything else.
Manhandle, huh?
Yeah, manhandle, Rob. That's something you don't know what to do. And it's okay. You want to know why?
Well, I can show you plenty of manhandling.
Pause. What's wrong with you, you sick freak? Well, let me tell you something, Rob.
We love it. They hate it.
No, I love it. You hate it. Because you're the one you're the one that can't manhandle nothing. And that's A-okay. You want to know why? Because you just can't handle it.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah!
Oh
yeah. Yes, sir.
One good experience though. It really was though.
But that's a story for another time.
It is a story.
Probably for episode 2.
Definitely episode 2. I'll tell you what my greediness comes to.
Yep. It's a young prospect in hunting learns a valuable lesson, and not only in life, but in everything in general.
Oh yeah, hunting may be peaceful, but at the same day, you do something wrong when it comes to Beyond the Scope. It can cause some consequences.
Of course, Rob. Let me get your opinion on something right quick. Axis deer. Do you like it or do you not like it?
Axis deer, never really hunted for it. I'm used to whitetail. It's a trip I want to take to shoot an axis deer, but I don't know too much. I can't get too much information. I'm used to whitetail deer on it only.
Because we had that meat that one time, and dude, it was good.
Yeah, it was. It was fantastic, actually. Yeah.
Oh, is he okay? For the people out there, I'm not a real big fan of San Antonio. I'm just not. But apparently that's where we gotta go. We gotta go out there to go hunt.
And season's not over, bro. We on our license. There's whitetail deer, mule deer, axis deer. There's all types. We just gotta go find a lease. The only thing is, When it comes to hunting and stuff, the extra bonus part, you got to pay money to rent out a lease pretty much to hunt. So pretty much it's like you're paying whatever you shoot, no matter what. At the end of the day, you're paying for your kill. That's the unfortunate part. It can be 1,000 up to 2,000 depending on where you go. So pretty much it's like you get $1,000 for one kill of a deer. Or sometimes you get $2,000 and it's a kill of a deer. It just makes no sense.
And then if you do end up getting a kill, don't you have to pay a fee sometimes too?
You could pay a fee if you don't have your own processing equipment too to process the deer. You got to pay like an extra $400 or $500 depending on where you go to get like deer patties, deer sausages, stew, anything. It's better if you have your own. Me personally, I have my own, so I ain't got to worry about taking it no place. But it is time consuming.
It is very time consuming, Rob. Anything else you want to say out there to SCST Nation that's listening to the first ever episode of Beyond the Scope?
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for listening to episode 1. Hopefully more to come too as we add on. Thank you for putting up with our goofinesses, because you can't ever get tired of old Mar and Rob.
And this is the first time Rob's been on a pod. Rob, how do you feel?
Getting myself loose, bro. Just me personally, I just think whatever you have to say, just say it. Don't be scared to say it.
Yeah, that's what I told you, Rob. It's going to come natural. And I'm not going to lie. As a first timer, you did pretty darn good, and that's all we got.
Just be yourself when it comes to it, man.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I just act like the microphone's not even there.
There you go. We're just talking how we talk.
There you go.
Well, this has been episode 1 of Beyond the Scope. I'm Marco Alvarado.
This is Robert Santiago.
And we'll see y'all later.
Later.